Hello, everyone, and welcome to round 2 of Live at the Horseshoe on C-Rock Live Magazine on crocklive.com. Not only is it the second episode, but it's also round 2 of the Planet Smashers at the Horseshoe Tavern. I'm sitting here today with Matt Collyer. He is from the Planet Smashers and also founding member of Stomp Records. Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, very good.
So, as you know, I was not here yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Highlights, what did I miss?
It was really rowdy. I mean, people were loving, like they really got into it. I had some drinks. That was really exciting.
That'll happen?
Yeah, I had a couple drinks, some cider, and a couple other drinks. There's a few shots.
There will be more at the end of tonight?
Yeah, they weren't quite as good because you weren't here,
Stop it.
But no, the show was great. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Every time we play here, we always have a good time, and it was different. They treat us nice, and that's why we come back all the time.
Speaking of playing here, you do it quite often. You were here last year, Mustard Plug,
Yep.
Sold out.
Yep.
2016, you did one show with Creep Show. Next night with Johnstones, sold out.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that you are consistently always selling out after 25 years being a band?
Absolutely. No, man, we're very good at making fun of ourselves as a band.
I've
we
noticed.
really cut ourselves up, to the point where sometimes you're like, God, are we that bad? But so it keeps us honest, I guess, and we're just lucky that people want to come out and have fun.
Sweet.
So, yay, thank you.
Also, aside from Planet Smashers, you're also founding member of Stomp Records, worked with Toasters, Bedouin Soundclash, Flatliners, so many good bands. Which band of all the bands you've worked with did you just hear them and be like, I need to be a part of this?
Oh man, I feel that way about every band though that we sign. Every single one of them, we don't really work off of a business plan. We're more like kind of passionate. We got to be passionate about the music and believe in what the band's doing. Because you're going to work really hard and not get paid much to do this, and if you don't like the music, then that just makes it even worse. So we got to believe in it. We got to every band we sign, we want them to be the biggest band ever, even though we know that a lot of them don't. It's not going to happen because the market isn't there. When you get down to it, you can't create the market. It's what people like is what people like, and we're kind of just like, fuck that, we're going to just do our thing anyway, so to our detriment, or sometimes, to our success. But there's bands that you're going to know. Creep Show is they're one of my most beloved bands that I've ever got a chance to work with.
And not just saying that because of the relation to myself.
No, I'm not. And, I consider them friends, and they've always been there, and Sean from Creep Show's always sending us. He told us about Dreadnoughts. We would never have signed the Dreadnoughts if it wasn't for him.
Dreadnoughts were here last week, and they were going on and on about Sean and how they owe him his career and blah. So you're welcome, Sean.
Yeah, bud.
But yeah, it's funny though because even the Dreadnoughts, when I was hanging out with Marco for a good 2 hours, and all he was going on about was Sean and how he owes him everything. Where I kind of feel like he owes you a little shout out too.
Oh, Marco, Marco. I think we just shipped his merch back, but now we're not going to. We're recalling it. No, but yeah, Sean, Dreadnoughts were a super exciting band to work with, and we're starting to work with them more and more again because they're starting to do stuff again.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. I always had a special place for Flatliners
They're adorable.
They opened for us when they were 15. We were in London at Collie Office. There might have been 150 people there. It was pretty dead. I can't remember. And I was like, what just happened? I just saw Washington, D.C. hardcore plow into Southern California ska punk on stage. And how do they know this? Do they know what they just did?
Not only that, but they started when they were literally teenagers.
Yeah.
And even them as a band, it's been 15 years?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
They're men and stuff.
It's fun to see that all these Canadian bands you guys, Flatliners, Creep Show, whatever, the longevity that these bands are getting. Again, it's been 25 years of Planet Smashers?
Yep.
Meet the Planet Smashers came out in 94, no?
It did, yeah.
Crazy.
Meet the Planet. I can't believe you even know that.
Yeah, we're going way back.
That's a cassette only. That's awesome.
I had it.
Oh my God.
And I might still have it.
I don't think I have one.
If I find it, I'll send you a picture.
Can you dub me a copy of it?
I do have a double-decker tape deck. I can make you a mixtape.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
Done. Next time you play here, mixtape.
Mixtape it. And if it is a ghetto blast, then you got to put on some fat beats too, man. You got to
of course.
Put something 1986 Beastie Boys, and maybe go even a little deeper.
I went to go see the Beatnuts a couple weeks ago. Do you remember them?
Yeah, I do.
It was flashback to the early 90s when I shouldn't even have been listening to hip hop. Great times.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. Now we're just going on a tangent.
Yes.
All right, so you guys have been a band for 25 years, played with who knows how many people. If I were to say most notable band that you've toured with, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Notable or memorable?
Both.
Okay, memorable. It's not gonna be that exciting.
Well,
It's
say
mustard.
it anyway.
It's the Mustard Plug guys because they're just.
I swear I knew you were going to say that.
I just love them so much as people. They, all of them, we kind of like know each other through the years. Like we
It's
just.
exciting.
I've had moments with all the guys in Mustard Plug, and I know what they do in life. I know that Colin's dog just died today. Super sad. Or it might have been yesterday, but yeah, it's pretty sad. But anyway, we know these types of things. I wrote a message, buds, right? But those guys they have a special spot. And, if we get to do shows with them, it's always like, it's just great seeing them every time. It's like old friends. Like
I always love having you guys here. Like that show last year was
on.
so much. And you can see the relationship with the two of you, for sure.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's there.
It's
like
there.
we just pick off right where we left off last time. But we've toured with so many fun bands, so I don't want to discredit the other bands. I mean, honestly,
Well, even when,
Big D's a huge one too. That's like
I am so excited
like-
to see them tonight.
Honestly, I was like Mustard Plug, Big D, they're kind of like right together. So I mean,
No offense, Big D, you're a close runner-up.
they really are though. I mean, I love playing with them too. It's always a pleasure. And there's more bands through the years that we've had the fortune, been fortunate enough to play with them and tour with them. And I hope to see them again someday. I mean, like in 2001, the band we played the most with was AFI.
Seriously?
We did over 50 shows with AFI in 2001.
I would have never have put that
Yeah,
together.
there you go. We did a national with them. We were wedged between Sick of It All and Death by Stereo. So it was Death by Stereo, then Planet Smashers,
then
Sick of It All, and then AFI headlining, and then we did Warped Tour together. So I mean, that's a little different, but we ended up playing 50 shows at least with them. So
Yeah, that's amazing.
might have been more.
Shit.
So it's pretty weird, but good people too.
All right, we're going to reach the shameless self-promotion part of the evening.
Right on.
You've been at the Horseshoe 100 times, playing shows, in the crowd, whatever. When someone says Horseshoe Tavern to you, first memory that comes to mind.
It's a weird one. It's for me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Tragically Hip Road Apples.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I snuck in. They did 2 shows down here when they launched Road Apples, I believe.
Fair.
And I don't know what that was. And I snuck in, and I remember I was over here. There used to be a low fan or vent that came down, and I remember
I
just
could've
going.
fallen for
I remember
that
someone
night.
just picked me up and I was like, oh shit, the vent! And I snuck in to get in. I used my brother's ID. I think I might have been 18. I just, not quite there, but I got in.
You're a rebel.
And I looked like a baby back then, but it was great.
You're still kind of like a baby.
Thank
You kept the faith.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
I've been mad.
I mean, this is a compliment. Somehow.
All right, I'll take it. I can take whatever you got. But that was it, and that was the first time I ever came here. When I fell in love with the club, that floor was there, man. Nothing's changed.
Although it looks like it's the same floor, we have had to change it a couple times.
Really?
Imagine the wear and tear that floor, it's taken a beating. But the greatest thing is no one thinks it's been changed ever.
it doesn't. Sorry.
Shit. It's the same floor. It's the same floor.
That's right. I said it's the same floor. It's the same floor.
We are going
But
to
anyway,
die here with that same floor.
That was something, and that kind of got me going with the whole live music thing because it was wild, man. This show is absolutely wild. It was great.
I mean, honestly, well, I was way too young to have been there then, but I have seen the Hip here twice, and it's magical to see them in this room. It's different for sure.
I mean, back then they were still kind of indie, like they weren't massive yet. You know, they weren't. This was the right place for them to play. Yeah, they did 2 shows here, and they were absolutely sold out, and everyone snuck in, and they came early. But it was just the beginning of, they were just starting to explode. Courage hadn't even come out as a single. I think that was the lead single from that album.
That was
that's the album after.
Yeah, Day for Night, I believe.
What's on Road Apples?
Honestly,
Oh,
it gets to a point where there's so many songs and so many albums. I'm like, it's on one of them.
It's album 2.5.
All right, well, thank you very much for sitting here with me. Before we say goodbye,
Yes.
do you want to announce anything exciting with Stomp, Planet Smashers?
Well,
You shameless promote now.
I got to. Smashers have a new record coming out next year. It's going to come in the month
Sweet.
of May. It's called Too Much Information. And we're going to be doing another national. We're going across the country, up over to Europe again. So we're back at it next year. It's also our 25th anniversary next year officially.
So you'll be coming back here.
Yes, and the 20th anniversary of Life of the Party. So we're talking about making a vinyl version of that too. So it's going to be a busy
I will
year.
buy it.
It's going to be a very busy year.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Well,
You
thanks
don't
again,
have to buy
Matt.
it.
I love you every time you come here.
Yay.
Should we hug it out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. And
You're
cut.
lovely.